Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's hard to believe, but it's been a year since my guest, Frank McClement, was here. And last year we had the best conversation, Frank, about the run that you do. Frank is the director for the Saratoga County Veterans Services Agency. So welcome back, Frank.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, boy, it is hard to believe it's a year, right?
Yeah, it goes much faster when you're planning these events. So
it sure is. Now, as I recall last year, and the event, by the way, is the Revolutionary Run for Veterans, and we'll get into the details in a minute. Last year was the third annual, I think, and it was your first year as director.
Correct, yes.
You didn't lose any hair there, right?
my wife checks me daily for grays, so I'm in good shape.
You survived.
I survived, yeah.
You survived your inaugural run.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's great. So now that you're a pro, you're back again?
That's a little loose, but yeah, we're back again. We've got a lot of help, a lot of assistance from some folks with the FC4 rank and the Veterans Business Council, the Chamber, and the support of the Board of Supervisors. So it's a great team, and also our sponsors who make it all happen. So
yes, of course. This will be the fourth annual Revolutionary Run for Veterans, and interesting title. And I was asking Frank beforehand, you know, where Revolutionary came from, and they said, you know, because they're going to hold it in Fort Hardy Park, which is in Schuylerville.
Correct.
And you had a very interesting comment, and I just want to share it with the viewers. You said you're doing it there because that's where the first veterans walked. Yeah. Think about that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, and we're so lucky to live in such a historic region. But yeah, the battles of Saratoga, the turning point of the American Revolution. That's right. Our first veterans fought there for our freedom, and to support our contemporary, our modern veterans there in those same in the same footsteps is. I think it's a perfect fit for this event.
It is. You know, Frank is the director of a volunteer organization, and Frank's a veteran himself.
Yes.
And, you know, once you're exposed to that world and you're a veteran yourself, you view that ability to help other veterans in a very different light. Isn't that true?
No, it really is. And I've said this to some people when they ask me about what I do and what we do on a daily basis. And, you know, there are a lot of services organizations out there. There's a lot of government agencies like us that provide services to the population, but we provide services to who I think are the most deserving of those individuals. Mm-hmm. And every day when you go home at night, you know you've made an impact on somebody's life, and somebody who was willing to give theirs for you. So,
you know, I remember you saying that to me last year. 100% of the proceeds. This is always interesting to know, and I ask everybody this question. Well, what's the percentage of the proceeds that actually go into the organization? Well, 100% goes right into the Veterans Trust and Agency Fund, and that money stays right in Saratoga County, correct?
Yes. 100% of the funds go directly to veterans. We give out individual grants to assist veterans in support of their training, education, maybe health care, or housing or other essential services that might be needed where we can't really fit in another benefit. And we also support other organizations or groups who are working on projects or programs in support of our veterans here in Saratoga County. All the money stays local, and again, all of the money goes directly to those veterans that are in need. So it's a great cause.
Well, you know, we're fortunate too in that here in Saratoga County, I'll say there are certain enlightenment about veterans and issues. It's big at City Hall. We talk to a lot of veterans organizations, and I think you said it better than anybody could say it. You know, these are the guys that gave everything for us, men and women who gave everything for us. It's time for us to help them back. So you're working with them individually, you're working with families, and you're working with support organizations.
Absolutely, yep.
Got it. The run itself is Saturday, November 7, coming up pretty soon. November 7, registration starts at 8:30 on site there at Fort Hardy Park in Schuylerville. The 5K run begins at 10 a.m. There's going to be an awards ceremony too, and I think the list is too long of the awards you're giving out.
That's right. We're giving out plenty of awards. We've got a kids fun run, so there's going to be some prizes for all the kids who decide to take a stroll around the park, if you will, and give it their all too. So it'll be a great family-oriented event.
So I can expect an award for the one guy that wants to walk backwards?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Okay. Just to warn you about that
Consider
one.
it done.
Yeah, okay. And please, this organization, 100% of the proceeds goes to help veterans in Saratoga County, whether you're an individual, whether you're a family, whether you're another support group. Well, Frank, thank you very much for coming in. It's great to see you again.
It's great to see you again. Thanks for having us. We appreciate the support.
You're quite welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.